What's up, guys? It's your boy T-Man repping Turn 1 Gaming, and today we got Alex Andrade here, who was on my team for the 3v3. Alex, what were you playing that night?
I was playing Tearlement, Branded.
Alright, let's get into the main deck.
Played Super Cookie Cutter. There's nothing like new with the ratios. There's just 3 Rhino Heart, 3 Merly, 8 Huffins, and 3 Ed Sheeran. I mean, this is standard.
Bro, can you tell people the actual names? Because nobody understands the nicknames you give your cards.
No. This is standard. I mean, you want to build at least like 1 or 2. So, I mean, you have to max out. I saw some people starting to play like 2 of these. This for the danger build. I think even like on the other variants, I don't agree on minimizing any of these.
Yeah.
Because the whole point is to fusion summon. And 3 King of the Swamp. It's pretty standard unless you're playing the danger variant, which doesn't play this. But you always want to maximize your chances of getting poly. Poly's like super good, so because when you can go on the Chimera to break boards, you don't want to miss out on that. And it also grabs you fusion sub, so you can out Mystic Mine. 3 field spell. There's no explanation. It's like the best card. 3 super poly. This came up every single game against every matchup. Even if you couldn't do something with your opponent's like 2 monsters, you could do something with yours and their monsters. So this was never dead. And it helps with OTK. 2 pots. This was actually pretty good. I keep banishing my Albaz, which makes Branded Fusion dead, but I mean, it's like the draw 2 is just, there's nothing to replace that. So this card was actually really good. 3 Branded Fusion. Every time like you open this, you're pretty much winning.
Especially because a lot of people don't play Ash or any type of hand trap anymore.
Yeah, they don't. And then Mirror Jade is like really good against the mirror because it gets to banish their monster and it sets you up for like follow up. And then if they outed, you pop their whole board. So I mean, it's still, the Mirror Jade's still a really good card, and then this engine is still like really good in this deck. I wouldn't cut this. I would keep playing this. And then 3 Dark Ruler in the main. I mean, this meta is all about you better have Dark Ruler,
pretty much,
or Droplet. So that's why we decided to main it for. I think all 3 of us mained Dark Ruler for this event, and it worked out like beautifully. So
yeah, Dark Ruler was MVP.
This is like the standard for the meta right now. So if you're not playing Dark Ruler, you're basically losing.
Facts.
Then the 1-ofs, Rhoda. I mean, you don't have to play it. I play it because it's collector, right? And I like to boost my consistency to grab Rhino Heart.
But he's got common King of the Swamps.
But I mean, this came up. This was never bad. This was always really good.
Search Ray.
Yeah. You can go for time. You sight in 1 Ray and you just attack for good.
Yeah.
Terraforming, you know, for the 4th field spell. Instant fusion. This is like also the MVP. Every time like you open this, you win the game. They're probably gonna ban this card.
Yeah, probably.
1 Foolish for consistency. 1 and 1. I was playing 2 Poly, and I was making Chimera like a lot.
Yeah.
And that's an auto win card too, basically, like when you go second. But I played this probably like a couple days prior to the event. I don't really like it. It's a Mystic Mine now, and it's a draw 1. But I don't like how many times during playtesting it could have been a polymerization and that would have been game because I could have made Chimera.
Yeah.
But I mean, for the times that I did see it, you know, I just made it work in the favor. So I don't know. It's really up to you. Thinking about it now, I kind of want to play 2 poly. It's probably one of the only things I would change.
That's not true.
One of the only things.
No, okay.
One of the last minute additions was Snow. I think it was like the day before the event. I wasn't playing Snow, and then I just told Eddie, I was like, I'm gonna put in 1 Snow, and he was like, yeah. This card won me the game every time I like summoned it. It was just so good. Like having the extra interruption and interaction on your opponent's turn was so good.
Yeah, even it plays around like Ruler, so you still have a guaranteed interruption. And then if you end with the trap.
Yeah. Now this paired up with like, you already have it in the grave, and you pair it up with like a Branded Fusion that you're resolving. Most of the time, like they'll try to like Veiler or stop your Lubellion, and then if you have this in grave, you just banish the Lubellion, and it doesn't matter because Lubellion shovels from anywhere.
Yeah.
So like this paired up with Branded Fusion, you know, was always good. in Despia, but like having it in tiers is even more free because you're milling like a shitload of cards.
Yeah.
So this is like one of like also the really good cards that came up. I wouldn't change it. I freaking loved it. One Beast, one Sklamata. I think this is all you need. I don't think you need 2 Sklamata. Window was okay, so it's like
It was alright.
you kind of have to already have like game on board to really like make Window like work in your favor, because if not, you're locking yourself on your own turn. So I mean, like, this is enough. You don't really want to turbo out Window.
Definitely not.
Then one Albaz. This is like the one brick, I would say. You can't really do anything with it. If you go first with this, you can't do shit. If you go second, this kind of becomes something. But
Like a going second.
yeah, like a going second card. But I mean, most of the time you're starting off with Rhino or Merly, so this wasn't that good as a normal summon. But it's not always dead. Like, you can still use it. And then one of the Sulic, and then one of the Meta Noise. This underperformed really bad. This tourney, and then this overperformed because this is a permanent negation, and then this stays face up, and then this is just like a Book of Moon. It's pretty cool because you can send, like, you can Foolish Burial from deck, but most of the time you're setting yourself up to like send like cards from your field to the grave.
Yeah.
Like, you're setting up this plus Kaleido is always game, always. Because like this represents a negate, a spin from Kaleido, and then a Foolish Burial from Kaleido. So that's like 3 things that's happening when you set up Kaleido on this. But if you set up Kaleido on this, it's not really the same thing, you know. So I think I would bump this to 2 and take this out. Even when I played against Flight, this was trash. So it was no good. 2 Kit, that's standard, there's no explanation. 2 Stapelia, I think I want to play 3. It came up this tourney. There was a lot of times where they'd be banishing one of them, and then trying to keep it in the loop was really hard. So I think 3 might be better now. But I don't know, I need to test that. One of this, one. This is just like the Branded Fusion package. You're always making these. I made this once. It was good for game because you can attack twice, basically. But I mean, you just use this to send off a Mirror Jade to get follow-up. Oh, this adds anything. It adds instant fusion, poly, or Branded Fusion. So it was good. And then one Garua, super poly, one Mud Dragon, one Kaliga. I made this twice and it was game, because nobody can really out it. They have to open, you know, like Dark Ruler.
Yeah.
And Chimera, that was always good when I summoned it. Winda, I made this blind going first, because some people still main Nibiru. So when you make this like as the last card, they just keep like look stupid with the Nibiru in their hand. So this was actually like worth it, making blind first, and then Kaleido.
The MVP of the extra.
Yeah, the only bad part about this card is you can't use it as fusion material, but it's still really good. And then one Redoer, one Dweller. This shit's on the mirror matches though. You have to play it. Side deck, we did 3DD Crawl. This actually never came up against, unless it was tier, which, I mean, they played around it, so this was pretty bad.
Yeah.
We'll probably change that. This was really good. These are like the auto win cards. Every time you see like one of these cards, you're pretty much winning.
Yeah.
Like the match, so you're fine. And then 3 Cosmic for back row. I didn't really want to lose to Mystic Mine. I know we play an out already, but I didn't want to lose to it.
Yeah, honestly, Cosmic didn't really come up for me all tourney as well.
Yeah, well, I mean, in theory, this card is good because anti-spell and Mystic Mine, in theory. But it just depends on your locals. And then a pointer. This card is actually pretty good. I appointed somebody like in round 3, I believe, or round 4. And I sniped their evenly matched, and that was pretty much game. Because I was able. It's just the best part about this card is having the knowledge in their hand.
Yeah,
it's not even like the banishing the card in their hand. It's just the knowledge. Because if you know what your opponent has, you get to play around it. You don't have to guess if they have the extender or anything. So, but you have to have a card in hand. So don't misplay and not have a card in hand. because I did that once like 2 weeks ago.
Oh yeah, you have to have one card to reveal because you do reveal your own hand as well.
Right.
All right, well, thank you for the deck profile. Any shoutouts?
Yeah, shoutouts to my team for helping me practice. We play tested a lot, so shoutouts to them for that. Shoutouts to David, San Isidro Games, great store owner. Shoutouts to Ramon for hosting the tourney.
Yeah. What? It was Walter, bro.
Was it Walter?
Yeah, it was Walter.
Shout out to Walter for hosting the
It
tourney.
was pretty much Walter, dude. Ramon's gonna be so mad.
Ramon's just there like,
We're gonna get banned from the Discord.
Shout out to Rudy for the wonderful channel.
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
Beautiful chat.
Shout out to the guys. Say what's up.
shout out
SBYGO.
to SBYGO.
That's gonna be it for us today. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave the notification bells on. You don't want to miss any more of my videos. Peace.
All I want, me and you, been so long, been so long. Why you keeping me waiting? All I want, me and you, been so long. Been so long. Why you keeping me waiting?
I got a bug on me. Shut the fuck up.
I was playing the bug that bit Rudy.
Yo, and told him not to side lightning storm too.
Alright, I'm ready.
Ready? Alright, let's go. Let's go home, Eddie.
Alright, cool. Motherfucker, if you say that like you're not in it's not
Well,
in fucking Mexico, basically.
That's racist.
What about?
You paid for my ice cream. I haven't given you the money yet.
Bro, it was like $2.
You can cover Rudy, I'll cover you.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't really tripping,
Doesn't
dude.
matter as long as mine is free.
Tomorrow, bitch.
I haven't seen that money.
Are you recording?
Yeah.
Why are you capping?
Bloopers time.
Bloopers.